boy Prince with North Carolina Mobile Detailing. Early this morning, out here early. Um, Today I'd like to talk about outwork your competition, right? Anytime, especially at startups, um, there's a lot of equipment. Like you don't have the abundance of clients like some of these guys have. Um, you might not have all the equipment, all the great like detail van with all the nice stuff inside of it, the nice uniform, and a lot of things that some of these bigger companies have. But here's what you do have. You have an abundance of energy, right? And with that abundance of energy, you need to outwork your competition. Here's what I mean. The average detailer, mobile detailer, where I live at in North Carolina, they might do a full detail at about anywhere between 125 and let's say 275. I do that same detail, that $275 detail, for $100, right? Now, some might think, well, that's just too low. That's too cheap. That's not good. Yeah, but see, here's the difference. The difference is, I'm gonna put the same kind of detail, the $100 detail. I'm gonna detail that car like they paying me $275, right? One thing is that's going to ensure that they call me back. That's going to ensure a permanent contract for the rest of their life. Another thing is, it's easier to find. It's not as much. It's the same amount of energy to find a $275 detail than it is to find a $100 detail. So what I mean is, like, if you put your advertising out, and let's say you're advertising $275 details, you'll probably find some. Depends on how many people you get in front of. So if you get in front of 100,000 people, you might find like 5, right? Versus if I put my $100 detail out there in front of 100,000 people, more people have $100 than it is $275. So I'll probably find about 15, 20, right? Now, granted, the guy can go out and do one vehicle and make almost $300. It takes me 3 vehicles to make $300, right? But here's the difference. And you can ask some guys all day long. They're not doing $300 details every single day. They're not doing that, right? They're not doing it. They're not doing it. But for us, we can definitely find 3 cars a day to detail at $100. So you definitely come home with $300 a day. And that's like what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. You might can come home with like $1,800 a week, right? Cash in the pocket, right? And all it took was your energy. Here's something crazy about energy is that even though you go home tired and burnt out, the next day when you wake up, as long as you're eating right, drinking water, exercising, doing the things that are healthy for your body should automatically, as you sleep, give you more energy in the morning. I'm tired right now, but I still got to go. You know what I'm saying? I still got to push out this work. If you ever had track, they had this thing they call like their second wind. And once you run out of that second wind, guess what happens? You get a third one. And once you run out that third one, you get a 4th one, then a 5th one, then a 6th one. There's no end to your energy that you can put out. There's no end. There's no end. So you definitely want to outwork your competition. Get up before your competition. Like for instance, at our company, if you go to our website, ncmobiledetailing.com, you'll see that on our booking site that we don't ever close. We never close. We got people that might call us at 2 a.m. in the morning, right? And that's a whole different topic, a whole different kind of subject. Just know that there are people out there. I mean, you got all right, so you got like the Uber drivers, right? Somebody might throw up in their car, and so they need somebody to take it out like right now. I don't want to deal with this in the morning. I want somebody to take it out. So you got that. Of course, if I'm coming at 2 a.m. in the morning, it's a little bit more than, you know, just that $99. Because I got to leave my family and come out there, so it's going to be a little bit more. Then you also have the cheating spouse. The cheating spouse who has sex in their car. And, yeah, you know, got it. Hey, I do not play with that. You know what I'm saying? I hit them hard. I hit them hard. Let's see. So, you know, and I'm up early. I'm doing my advertisements before I go out and do what I got to do for the day. Before I wrap the guys. After I wrap the guys, then I go out and do what I have to do. And that's basically it, man. Do more than what your competition does, you know? And that's how you beat them. That's how you beat your competition every single day. That's about it, man. Just totally outwork them. And as you go on, if you're putting 120% into your details, even if the customer's paying you $50, I mean, you hammer that mug out like they paying you $300. And I said in another video that the universe will make sure that you get paid, bro. It will make sure you get paid. Here's an example. Just yesterday. So yesterday I had a guy call me. He wanted it was two Ford 450s, construction trucks, dump trucks, right? And this guy, he does concrete. And so inside of the trucks, the dirt like was just piled up and piled, and nobody ever cleaned them, like never, since they bought them. Then the dirt was mixed with concrete, so all of it was like, I mean, it was such a pain. I charged him a lot for it. But the problem was, I had already so many clients on my calendar by itself that there was no way. And my team, they're already busy. They don't have time to go over there and do that, right? So I had to figure out a way to do it. I figured I would go over here, knock out this detail, come over, knock out one truck, because there was two of them, knock out one truck. But there's no quick way of doing it because those trucks was just so bad. So this is what happened. So yesterday I scheduled 3 details, 2 at one location. And when I got to the location, the guy rescheduled, right? Whatever happened, I don't even want to get into it. The guy rescheduled, right? What did that do? That led me right back to my trucks. That gave me plenty of time to knock out my trucks, which was worth more than those 2 details, by the way. And so, again, you pump so much work into your pipeline so that when somebody's cancel on you or reschedule on you, you still got like mad work. Like, I thank God that you did, because I don't know how I was gonna do this, bruh. I had no idea how to do it. So we end up knocking it out, getting it out the way, got paid, and so that's it. And then end up doing that last detail. So that day was a very prosperous day. That was a very prosperous day, and I still got the other 2 details scheduled for another date. So always stuff your pipeline. A successful man always answered yes. Can you do it? Yes. He says yes, whether he know how to do it or not. He says yes, and then he go figures it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Till next time, grind time.